Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and this is FlossMas. This is my daily advent calendar of cross stitch and this is December the 7th, so welcome along. This is probably not going to be a very long one today. I have got little bits and bobs to show you and then not much stitching, freebies, stitches that I finished last year, and then my advent calendars. And I've got something else to show you which I couldn't show you in an earlier episode, and I've seen that it's been released now so I can show you. So I'm going to start off with what I've been stitching. First thing I've got is the finish that I left at school the other day. So this is not something I finished today. I finished it last week and then left it at school. So this is the stitch that I'm doing. This is called Bird Collection by Janlin, and I've had so many people ask me about this. This is actually a Prairie Schooler design that Janlin just kitted up, and so you can buy this as a chart. So if you look for Prairie Schooler prairie birds, you'll be able to find this as a chart, and I think I've had more people ask me about this chart than any chart that I've shown recently. So yeah, you can get it as a Prairie Schooler prairie birds, and I'll put a picture of it up here so you know which one you're looking for. So I've finished 2 of them now. The only advantage really of having the kit for me was just having all the floss there ready. I didn't use the kit Ada. I switched it for a 32 count dirty linen, and all I've done is I've just cut it up into little squares that I'm going to use. So this is the one that I have just finished, the one with the 2 little lovebirds, or the budgerigars, whatever you want to call them, eating the grain. So it looks very green over there. There we go, let's go back over here. And then actually just pinned to the underneath is the other one that I've done. These are only small, but I can guarantee you I have made more mistakes on these little things than I have made in anything big for a long time. Honestly, if you compared them to the original chart, you'd be like, what is this person doing? Has this person got any stitching ability at all? I've never gone so wrong so many times. Right, let's put those back in. There we go. And then I should, well, I say and then, I'm probably going to put that away for a little while now. I just wanted to finish off the second one of those little birds because it just knocks off another one off my whip. And I'm trying to have a little tidy up before Christmas. And if you could see the state of this room, you'd realise that that was a huge lie. I'd like to think I'm having a tidy up and getting everything ready, but honestly, it's not going well. The second thing that I have been working on is the cricket collection, which was a gift from my lovely friend Mary when this was quite hard to find. In fact, it was quite hard to find anywhere, and she found it in the States for me and posted it over for my birthday. Chris from the Nimble Thimble had them in, and I think so has Create Nostalgia up in North Wales as well. So you can try both of those places if you're looking for them. And I am stitching him finally on a piece of 32 count mint splash. You will be aware, I presume, of the fabric saga that went alongside him. I just couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to stitch on. So that's where it went. Let me just tuck. There we go. See, you didn't know you were going to get a stitch with me as well, did you? I'm not even sure that's in the right place now. I don't think it is. I'll fix it later. So this is where I am. I have put in, there we go. Where is he? There we go. I have put in, so this is the bottom of his coat here, and this is Weeks Dye Works Juniper, and this is the bottom of the shoe. So there's a black tread and a heel to go on there, and I've just started on his breeches there. And this mint splash, which isn't showing brilliantly, is a really lovely colour for this. I think he does need to be on a colour because obviously when you get up to his head you've got his beard to do, and I just like the fact that it looks a little bit like snow. I've not started the Barbara Anna Christmas sale yet, and I was thinking about doing it on this as well. I think that might work. So that is my stitching from yesterday and before the weekend, before I decided to leave it on my desk. Right, my freebie, and also the thing that I couldn't show you. I'm going to start off with my freebie, which is by Fox and Rabbit Designs, and this is available from their website. And actually I've managed to coordinate this quite well. This is called Promise of Spring, and as I said, it's a freebie from their website. So basically with this one, you go onto the website and you put it into your cart as if you're buying something. Obviously it's £0, 0 pence, or whatever currency you're shopping in, and then they send it to you in an email. So just like you bought something, you get a confirmation email. The download is in there. So it's this beautiful chart, and I'm really thinking about spring because I don't really have that many springy things, because the spring colours don't always appeal to me. I'm not a pastel kind of person, so trying to find spring things that aren't necessarily very pale and very pastel-y aren't always the easiest, but that is really, really nice. It is 106 by 106, and it was stitched on 32 count hog's bristle by Fox and Rabbit Designs. Who would have thought? And so that's the freebie. I'll put the link down below for that. Now the thing that I couldn't show you was a chart by Plum Street Samplers that was for the Linen in Threads, retreat, online retreat that they'd done. And this was a special edition by Plum Street Samplers, Paulette Stewart, and it was just for this retreat. So I presume at some point in the future it will be released, but Karen and Bren very kindly sent me a copy of it when they sent me my goodies in the post the other day. And so I didn't show it because I wasn't sure when the retreat actually was taking place. And then I saw over the weekend that they'd Linen and Threads had actually posted a picture of this, so I can show it now. Karen very kindly gave me a link actually to go to the retreat, or to pop into the retreat, and I just didn't have a second during that day to do that, otherwise I would have done. So this is it. And this is amazing. This is a spring piece, is it not? Look at that. You've got the house, the basket, the rabbit, the bee skep. So I should be ordering all the threads that I need for this pronto, because I really want to start this. So as I said, I'm afraid it's not available at the moment. I presume it will be available after 12 months or 6 months, however long it takes to come to the wider world. It's 145 by 169, and it is stitched on baked clay. Well, it just so happens that they sent me a half yard of baked clay as well, so I am good to go. So I just wanted to show you that one. If you want to see it again, if you go onto the Linen and Threads Instagram, that's where I saw it. That's where I saw they'd released it as a picture for people to see. Right, my previous stitches then. The first one is a Not Forgotten Farm one called Kind Words, which I stitched in red and just made into this little pillow. It's filled with walnut shells, and then I made, this is when I was making quite a few of these little bobbins to put on things, and again the tutorial is on my video list. Oh my goodness, words. And so that is Kind Words. If I had to guess, I would say I stitched it in Silks for You, because I had a big hank of it, and so a lot of my red is Silks for You. So there we have that one. And then this one is actually one of my favourite little stitches, and this is called HF 1916, and this is by Darling and Whimsy Designs, and they're on Etsy. And obviously the thing that attracted me to it was that little mistake there, and I just love the fact that the stitches kind of gone over it. Somebody did, when I showed this, somebody did say, or maybe that was the initials of her man, that she just kind of drew attention to by making it look like a mistake, an S and a T. So possibly, could be, you never know. So there we go, and I'll put the link to that one as well if you'd like to stitch that one. It was a really, really quick stitch and so enjoyable, and I just framed it up. And that's one of the things, actually, when I walk into this room, there's certain things that I look at all the time, and I look at that one in particular. So I don't know why, I just like to see it. Right, day number 7. So, ooh, I've got a big box. There we go. I still haven't had time to elasticise my hair yet. I'll let you know. Number 7. Ooh, I need a hero. You're quite right, my dear. Wonder Balm Hair Primer by Percy and Reed. There we go, Percy and Reed. Let's just have a little look. This is honestly, I can stitch 40 count without a magnifier, but you see me trying to actually read something. This multitasking miracle leave-in hair primer smooths each hair strand for beautiful alignment, which helps give you deep breath, moisture, enhanced shine, smoothness. Oh, I'm not reading all that out, that's far too much. But I do need a haircut. I keep looking at my videos on playback and I'm thinking, God, I need a haircut. I need to do something with it. It's just kind of there. Number 7. Ooh. Number 7. I've decided I'm keeping my envelopes as well, because I may well want to do myself a little advent. You never know. You never know. Wavy navy. Wavy navy. Ooh, now that is a lovely, lovely colour. Now, I'm stitching a sampler called Elizabeth Laidlaw, which is blues, and I wanted to use a really variegated blue for it. And I hadn't noticed this one, but this would be a really nice colour for that Elizabeth. Is it Laidlaw or Laidman? It might be Elizabeth Laidman. I'll put a picture up of it anyway, that I'm stitching. And I ended up using a DMC, a variegated DMC. But this would have been a really nice option as well. Right, see you tomorrow. Stay classy, stitchers.